Stop guessing if you need a battery or not. Invest in a car battery tester and take out the guesswork if you need a new battery. Hi, welcome to How to Helen, where you...
Hello and welcome to How to Helen, where you learn something different every day. In this episode, Helen will actually be showing you how to use this Ancel battery state tester or BST-200. That's because one of her relatives in the Philippines just bought a new vehicle, a 2022 Toyota Cross, and they told him that the battery is dead and he needs to buy a battery every year, which is ridiculous in our opinion. So we're gonna send them this battery tester so they can test if they really need a new battery or not. But before we do that, like I said, Helen's gonna show you how to use this so they don't have to guess if they really need a battery or not. Please note we are not sponsored by this device, but it is one of those devices that you actually need so you can eliminate guesswork. And you can buy this at Amazon, eBay, or AliExpress. So Helen, it's your turn.
The first vehicle we're going to test is our 2008 Nissan Armada, which we know has a bad battery. First thing we're going to do is connect the leads to the terminals, positive to positive, negative to negative. As you can see, it reads 10.17 volts. We press enter, press battery test, and then enter. In vehicle, since the battery is inside the vehicle, then enter. We choose AGM and then enter. CCA, our CCA is 710, so we press enter. Since it shows 750, but our battery is 710 CCA, we're going to scroll down like so. 710 CCA, then press enter. Now it's telling us to replace the battery since it's measured 91 CCA when it should be 710 CCA. See, you don't have to guess. This is actually our battery replacement. Before we put it in, I'm going to test it first. So the first step that we're going to do is remove the battery terminal cover. Same step, we're going to put the leads on the battery terminals. Press enter. Oh, before that, it reads 12.28 volts. Then we press enter. Press battery test, enter. Since this is out of the vehicle, obviously, we're going to choose out of vehicle and then enter. Choose regular. CCA is 750. Enter. We are going to adjust it to 750. Scroll up. There you go, 750 CCA. Press enter. Okay, this is a pretty good battery. We just need a recharge. It's measured 712 CCA when it should be 750 CCA. It's pretty close to the rated CCA, which is 750. Now I'm going to check the battery of this Scion IQ. This battery is actually the original battery of this vehicle. I'm curious to know if this battery is still actually good. Connect the leads to the negative and positive terminals. Then it reads 12.16 volts. Press enter. Battery test. Press enter. In vehicle, since the battery is inside the vehicle, then enter. Regular. CA. Enter. Our CA is actually 530. Perfect. Enter. Surprisingly, we have a good battery. We just need a recharge. It's measured 408 MCA, which is a little closer to the rated 530 MCA for this vehicle. Now let's test the battery on this 2006 Hummer H3. Let's connect the leads to the battery terminals, positive to positive, negative to negative. Now it's reading 12.88 volts. Press enter. Select battery test, then enter. Select in vehicle because the battery is inside the vehicle, and then enter. Press regular. And now you check the CCA on the battery. It reads 650. Then select CCA, then enter. And it reads 650 CCA, and then enter. And there you go. It says replace battery. As you can see, the rated cold cranking amp is 650 CCA. The measured CCA is only 267, which is far from 650 CCA. Now let's test the battery on this Lexus RX 300. Connect the leads again and check the CCA on this battery, which is 750 on this vehicle, then scroll through the device. Now the CCA for this vehicle is 750. Enter. And there you go. It's a good battery. You just need to recharge. Now we're going to test the battery of this Porsche Cayman, a car that we don't usually drive. Connect the leads to the battery terminals. It reads 12.22 volts. Press enter. Battery test. Press enter. In vehicle, because it's inside the vehicle, the battery that is, press enter. Regular, press enter. CA, press enter. The CA here actually reads 850, so we're going to scroll up. Okay, you got 850 CA, press enter. This is actually a good battery, which just needs a recharge. It's measured 1049 MCA, which should be rated 850 MCA.
2 weeks later.
And here's the car in question, a 2022 Toyota Corolla Cross. Less than a year old, they had to replace their battery as recommended by their mechanic. Now, Toyotas are not known for eating car batteries, and for something this new, I highly doubt it. Now, I'm not gonna be here that long in the Philippines to be able to troubleshoot what's draining the car's battery, but I did bring my Ancel BST-200 tester to make sure that the battery is still good or not, so they can stop guessing if they need a new battery. The battery for the Corolla Cross is here by the driver's side. So first thing we need to do is connect the leads. So open the plastic protector for the battery terminal, connect the positive, then connect the negative. And the tester boots up reading 12.47 volts. Press enter, battery test, in vehicle, regular, CCA. I found that on my research, this is a 650 CCA, so scroll up to go to 650 and test the battery. Battery good, measured at 608, rated at 650. So we know that this current battery that they have is good. And as you saw on our test, the battery on this vehicle is still good. And to help the owner of this vehicle out, I'm gonna leave him with our tester, so in the future, he can test himself if the battery is still good or not, or maybe he just left a headlight or a park light on that caused his battery to drain. So no more guessing. And I highly recommend this to others out there, so you don't have to guess if your battery is bad or you just accidentally drained your battery from park lights or headlights being on overnight. So I highly recommend buying a tester even though it's a different brand. And that is how to test the battery on your vehicle using the Ancel BST-200. This has been another episode of How to Helen. My name's RJeff. I hope you learned something different today. And as always, thank you for watching.
Meanwhile,
Go. And that is how you use an Ancel BTS.
K-pop yun. Si Jungkook.
And that is how you use an Ancel BST-200, so you don't have to guess whether you have to replace your battery. This has been another episode of How to Helen. My name is Helen, and see you next time.